Well, Pilgrim, I'm back here with Grace Abounding to the Chief of Sinners by John Bunyan. As soon as I get things squared around here, I'm going to finish it for us. The conclusion. What did John Bunyan learn from all the things he went through in his life? And I conclude that this is about the same for me. I don't know how it is for you or any other Christian, any other pilgrim, any other sojourner in this world here below. But this is the way it's been for me and John Bunyan. Of all the temptations that ever I met with in my whole life to question the being of God and the truth of his gospel, that's the worst. The worst to be borne. When this temptation comes, it takes away my girdle from me, removes the foundations from under me. Oh, how I've often thought of that word. Have your loins girt about with truth? And of that, when the foundations are destroyed, what can the righteous do? Sometimes when after sin committed, I have looked for sore chastisements from the hand of God. The very next that I have had from him hath been the discovery of his grace. Sometimes when I have been converted, I have called myself a fool for my sinking into trouble. And then again, when I've been cast down, I thought it was not wise to give such way to comfort. With such strength and weight have both these been upon me. I have wondered much at this one thing, that though God doth visit my soul with never so blessed a discovery of himself, yet I have found again that such hours have attended me afterwards, that I have been in my spirit so filled with darkness that I could not so much as once conceive what that God and that comfort was with which I've been refreshed. So soon we forget, huh, Pilgrim? I have sometimes seen more in a line of the Bible than I could well tell how to stand under, and yet at another time the whole Bible hath been to me as dry as a stick. Or rather, my heart hath been so dead and dry unto it that I could not conceive the least dram of refreshment, though I have looked it all over. Of all tears, they are the best that are made by the blood of Christ, and of all joy, that is the sweetest that is mixed with mourning over Christ. Oh, it's a goodly thing to be on your knees with Christ in our arms before God. I hope I know something of these things. I find to this day 7 abominations in my heart, inclining to unbelief, suddenly to forget the love and the mercy that Christ manifesteth, a leaning to the works of the law, wanderings and coldness in prayer, to forget to watch for that I pray for, apt to murmur because I have no more, and yet ready to abuse what I have. I can do none of those things which God commands me, but my corruptions will thrust in themselves. When I would do good, evil is present with me. These things I continually see and feel, and am afflicted and oppressed with. Yet the wisdom of God doth order them for my good. They make me abhor myself. They keep me from trusting my heart. They convince me of the insufficiency of all inherent righteousness. They show me the necessity of flying to Christ, to Jesus. They press me to pray unto God. They show me the need I have to watch and be sober, and provoke me to look to God through Christ to help me. Look to Christ to help and carry me through this world. Amen. That's all John had to say. That's about all I got to say. I'll see you later. John, he had a tough life. 12 years in prison because he was a Christian, because he was a pilgrim, because he was not of this world. He had a better home. That's me. I'm a pilgrim. This world is not my home. I don't know how it is with you folks, but that's who I am. God bless, pilgrim. Have a blessed day.